Hi, the topic is DIN, Director's Identification Number. Now what is DIN? DIN is a 8-digit number which is to be taken by a person who wants to be a director in a company. Which means if a person wants to be a director in a company which has been formed in India, he has to obtain a DIN number. Now who is eligible for the DIN? So any person who is an individual and is above 18 years of age can take a DIN. Now what are the documents for the DIN? The documents required are for Indian person, the PAN number and one address proof and one passport size photograph. For foreigners, it's passport, one address proof and one passport size photograph. The address proof can be any utility bill and also DSC is required for obtaining the DIN. For obtaining the DIN, you have to file form DIR3. This is an e-form which is to be filed online on the website of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs of India. The information to be filled in the DIN form are full name, then father's full name, then your date of birth, your PAN number, whether you are a citizen of India, whether you are, what is your nationality, whether you are resident in India or not, then your full address. When you put your PAN number, it is verified from the website of the NSDL. The form automatically verifies it. So your PAN number should match exactly with your NSDL PAN card. And apart from that, you have to mention your permanent address and also the present address if it is different from your permanent address. Plus, you can mention your you'll have to mention your email ID and mobile number. Now, when you submit this form, you will have to pay a fee of 500 rupees. And once submitted, it automatically generates your DIN number, which is an 8-digit number. This is a permanent number for you and it doesn't expire and you can obtain only one DIN in your life. Now, every year you have to do a KYC for your DIN. For the first timer, there is a form called DIR3 KYC form, which is to be filed before, there is a time limit also before 30th of September or something like that. And it is to be filed and there is no fee associated with the form. But yes, after the expiry of this time period, you will have to pay a fee of 5,000. Once you file this form, your DIN is active. If the form is not filed, your DIN becomes deactivated, which can be activated on filing of the form. For the further years, it is an e-based, web-based KYC is to be done, where you enter your DIN number and they issue you 2 OTPs, one on your mobile and one on your email. While when you enter your OTP, your DIN KYC is done. So for the further years, the process is simpler. Now what happens in case of there is any mistake in your DIN number or there is any change in your address or something like that? So yes, there is a provision for that. For that you can file a e-form DIR6 where you can mention your changes, like if there is any change in your address or suppose there is mistake in your name or in your father name, that can be corrected. It can be filed anytime and there is no fee for this. And where do you require to mention your DIN? So you have to mention your DIN number along with your name and designation wherever you sign as a director. It has to be mentioned on your balance sheet, on the appointment form of yours, and also on any document where your name you are signing as a director. So while signing, make sure that your name, designation, your address and DIN number is mentioned. Hope you will find it beneficial and thanks for that.